we've done that, I've got some statements on the board there. They may be true, they may be false. You need to make a decision. What we're going to use is in your packs you've got cards, so you can show me you don't need to get them out now. You can show me a red card if you think it's false and a green card if you think it's true. I'm not going to let you use them. So 90 seconds to talk about them. Off you go. We'll talk about them. Okay, so everyone should be making a decision, everyone should have an idea, nobody should be showing me cards at the moment. The moon produces its own light, okay? So 3, 2, 1, show me your cards. Fantastic, so they're all red cards, brilliant. So, could somebody explain for me? I'm going to ask, actually, I'm going to ask Ben. Could you explain that to me then, please?
Don't the sun reflect off the moon?
The sun reflects off the moon, fantastic. So, post-it notes back to your seat, please.
Did you wear twilight?
Sorry, yeah, I should have explained that. Yeah, the dark's the shadow, the white's where it's showing.
Oh.
Quite nice ones here. So this one is when, I think some people got a little bit confused. The light bit is the bit that we can see, and then the dark bits are the bit that's in shadow. Okay? So this one here, on this side, okay, that is going to be where we can see all of the moon. Okay? We can see the whole moon. So quite people quite rightly called it moon. Okay? So we've got some things here. Some people have said eclipse, and that's really good, but it's not quite right. Okay? An eclipse is something slightly different. We'll do that in another lesson. Okay? Some people said full moon. I think I got a bit confused. Quite a few eclipse, full moon, eclipse, eclipse. One person here, quite rightly, has put, so it's not quite that. Okay? So we've got some different terms here as well. We've got the word waxing now, and then the word waning as well. Okay? Because this is a crescent and this is a crescent, but this is a waxing crescent and that's a waning crescent. So what's the difference? Does anybody know what the difference is? Anybody want to hazard a guess?
It's waning when it's like coming, like it's being created, and then like waxing is when it's being created but on a different side.
I see what you're saying. You're not
quite
right.
It's where the waning is where the new moon is closer to the Earth, but the waxing is further away.
Not quite. Really, really close. Louise, can you?
Is it because the waning's on one side and the waxing's on the other?
Yeah, definitely. Waning's on one side, waxing on the other. Simone, can
Is
you?
it when one of the sides is forming the moon and one of the sides is taking that moon away?
Yeah, pretty much. I want to put your hands down. Simone's pretty much got it. So if we start,
Like it's the start of the full moon, and as long as it takes to get to like the start of the new moon.
so if it's a full moon, how long will it take? Well, for one whole cycle, it will take 28 days, 4 weeks. Okay, so that will take 2 weeks, and then that will take 2 weeks. Okay, so a month. Yeah. Oh no, that's. Okay then. Show me your shapes. Show me your shapes. What we got?
Oh, I think I got it wrong.
Most people. Good. Okay, so what we should have drawn. That one. What we should have drawn was something along the lines of like that, and then just the segment there missing. Okay, some people have actually drawn themselves a crescent moon. Remember, we're shading in the bit that we can't see. Okay, so some people there did that, and then they shaded all this area in. Okay, but that's actually a crescent moon, isn't it? A gibbous is nearly a circle, but not quite. Okay, next one. What would the last quarter moon look like? The last quarter moon look like. Just literally go for the shade. Okay, show me in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Show me your boards. Last quarter moon. Last quarter moon. Fantastic. Brilliant, yeah, exactly. It would look what you might have called. So we need to write down what shape that is. It's going to give you. I'm not worried about waxing or waning because you're not necessarily going to know. So I'm just going to give you another quick 5 seconds. Quick 5 seconds, no, 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Show me your balls. What have you got? What have you got? What have you got? Yeah. Sorry, Emily, can't see yours. That's it. Cool, we got this up. Okay. What that would be there. Now have a little look at why do we see these different shapes of the moon? Why is it that sometimes we see a full moon, sometimes we see a half moon? Now, I know loads of people got ideas, that's absolutely fantastic. But what we're going to do is we're going to share our ideas, okay? So, when I say so, what you're going to do, you're going to have 90 seconds to stand up, to walk around and to talk about it, okay? So, if I was you, I'd be going up and I'd be saying, hey, Amelia, what do you think about the moon? And then Amelia will tell me about the moon and what she thinks. And I say, hey, that's a great idea. Here's my idea. Da, 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 da. Okay? So we're going to share ideas. And we're all going to wander around, okay? So make sure you move around a bit.
What do you think about the moon?
Boys, come this way. Come and mix in this way. Yeah, I know you are. But come and mix around. Mix around. We've got Stop.
No, why do you think strange happens? I think apples where the sun is round. I think where Nathan was saying it reflects. Yeah. So like it reflects. So you can see that part, and also the clouds in the sky. What do you we go around, it goes up, the sun gets only shows a little bit of me, so there's only a little bit of light, and then he goes,
we've got half of the Earth in the facing towards the sun, so what's happening on this side of the Earth? What's happening on this side of the Earth? Lauren?
It's daylight.
It's daylight, fantastic. And on this side of the Earth, it's going to be, Lucy? That time, fantastic. So we've got day on this time and night on this time, okay? Because this side's facing towards the sun, okay? Here's my moon. Where am I going to put my moon? I'm going to put it here. Where am I going to put it? Point to where I'm going to put it. Put it there, yeah, round about here roughly, okay? Now, so the moon is going to go all the way around. How long is that going to take? 28 days, fantastic. It's going to take 28 days to go all the way around the Earth, okay? When the moon is here, okay, if we look and put it up here like that, and we're here, okay, here's the UK, what sort of shape do you think the moon's going to be when it's here? What shape could you see the moon being, Louise? It's going to be a full moon, isn't it? Can we see? People on this side can see it a little bit better, okay? If I just spin it round this way, so, sorry, the lights keep going. You've got all of that face of the moon being lit up by the sun, okay? So in the night time, which is now the other side of the Earth now, in the night time, this is going to be a full moon, isn't it, yeah? Okay, so it'll do that. Sorry, I'm moving the light again. Mind your eyes, mind your eyes, mind your eyes. Okay. So here we've got a full moon, okay? So then, about a week later, it's going to be around here. What bit of the moon are we going to see in the UK? What shape's the moon going to be now it's round here, Harry?
Is it waxing crescent?
It's not going to quite be here. You'd think probably here would be the crescent. 1 week later, so how far round on the orbit am I? What sort of shape might I see, Harris? It's going to be a quarter. It's going to be the first quarter moon, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Sorry, the last quarter moon. Then as we come round this way, what sort of moon am I going to see round here? What moon will I see round here? I'd see a new moon, wouldn't I? Because look, the moon is in its own shadow. All the light is behind the moon here, so it's not going to be reflecting any of the sunlight, so I won't be able to see much of the moon.